and how to set the appropriate share settings that a teacher would use in a typical situation. So here we go. I'm in my Google Drive. There I am. These are all my Google documents, and the list goes on quite a bit. I'm going to press the Create button. I always create my Google documents directly in Google. It's the easiest way. Then I'm going to press Document. And you'll see right up here in the tab, it says Untitled Document, Untitled Document. We've got the Untitled Document. Now I'm actually going to click where it says Untitled Document and rename it immediately. It's really important. Let's look at this Google Drive. Imagine if I hadn't named all of these things immediately, I would have a very long list of untitled documents hanging out in my Google Drive. That's not helpful to me. So instead, I like to rename them right away. And all you have to do is click on the name. So I'm going to give this Google Docs Demo. At any time, if I want to change the title, I just click on it again and change it. It will not change the link to the document. The link takes everybody to this file. It has nothing to do with the title or the name that you give the document. So I've created my document. I've given it a title. I'm going to put something in it. So there you go. Something is in it now. And I'm going to go ahead and set my sharing capabilities. And this is actually the way I do it every time. I create my document, I give it a name, and I go to share it the way that I want it shared from the beginning. I don't like for that to be something I have to remember to do at the end. It's all part of me setting up my document. Create the document, give it a title, put a word or two in there to help me remember what I was going to work on there, and then I go to my sharing. Now, the default setting, as we would want it to be, is private to only me. Only I can access my Google document. But that's not helpful to me as a teacher. I need to be able to share these things with my students. So if I press the share button, this little screen opens up for me. You'll notice that whenever you open the sharing window, the link is automatically highlighted. And I just want to talk to you about the link for 1 second. The link takes you to the document online where it lives. The link is ugly. It has this long string, random numbers and letters and other characters. So it's really important that when you copy the link, that you make sure to copy it while it's highlighted blue, not when you highlight it yourself. Because as you can see to the edge here, those numbers go on beyond the window. So if you highlight it yourself, sometimes you'll miss some. But if you automatically use it the way that it's highlighted for you when you open the window, then you'll be sure to get the right link. And I'm speaking from experience on that one. The other important thing that you need to know about the link is that, again, no matter what you call the document, the link stays the same. You can't change the way the link looks. And finally, when you are sharing the link, it's always a good idea to make sure that anybody that you know that you're giving the link to understands that they have to actually click the link themselves or copy and paste it as a whole. It's not the sort of thing they should try to write down. I know that seems obvious, but again, I'm speaking from experience. Okay, so it says here who has access. Right now, I have access. I'm the owner. And it says only the people listed below, I didn't have any other people listed except me, can view it. Can edit it in any way. So now I'm going to change this. And the best settings I have found to set it is anyone with the link, and then the access that I give them is can view. You have other options. You can allow your students or whomever you're sharing it with to comment, and you can allow them to edit as well. But that to me invites a bunch of chaos that I really don't want to manage in my classroom. So I'm going to go with can view. There are opportunities where the others would be appropriate, but that's obviously up to the teacher on a case-by-case basis as to what you're trying to accomplish. Now, anyone with the link can view. This is the way I want it. I'm all set. I just want to point out to you quickly, if you set it to private, that access window disappears. Anyone with the link, now there it is again, and we're set to can view. So I press save. I have the link highlighted now, so I'm going to use my keyboard command to copy it so that it's in my clipboard. And I'm going to go ahead and press done. I wanted to show you one other thing that you can do. That's the way I typically share my documents, right when I create the document at the very beginning. But you'll also see I'm back in my drive, and there it is. It has appeared. It was created at 5:02 p.m. I just created it. And I can also choose to deal with my sharing settings in this window. When I check mark it, you'll see these options pop up. There's a bunch of things here, but this little person with the plus sign gives me the same access to that sharing window as it did when I was in the document. So there's your other method for sharing the documents. I hope this was helpful. In the next video, I'm going to show you how to share this link within Schoology.